Hey guys, what's up? Anthony Rodriguez here. I am super excited to team up with Waves Audio to share one of their plugins that was very useful and resourceful at the time of mixing Deliver Us the Latin Symphony. Deliver Us was an original score by Hans Zimmer for the movie Prince of Egypt, and I wanted to take that soundtrack as score and make it into Latin, giving it the Latin Symphony, and trying my best to keep the same sound, the same color. Of course, nothing can ever be the same just because of the way things were recorded. So at that time, my studio wasn't treated as great, and I was able to use the Abbey Road Studio 3 plugin to really help me put together a mix and to the best of my ability to make decisions to get close to that sound that I wanted for this record. So let me just show you over here the situation. As you can see, this is a huge Pro Tools file of Deliver Us. It's a Symphony file, and it has pretty much everything that an orchestral score would have. Piano, bass, strings from cellos to violins, violas, choirs, soulful sounds like an R&B choir. So we have like a mixture of like a chamber choir and gospel choir, along with brass, horns, trombone, trumpets, and woodwinds, harp, and a huge percussion section here that gave it the Latin flavor. So after editing and doing some final touches, I was able to use the Abbey Road Studio 3 plugin from Waves Audio to really get my hands on a good balance and a good mix here to the best of my ability, of course. And the functions are very basic. So you have the level section where you can go, low to high. You have the rotate studio function where you can actually look around the room, and you can also hear the same way you would hear if you were looking towards the back, towards the sides, and to the front. Also, you have near field, midfield, far field. So you have these three options to play around with. Also, a list of headphones that are highly recommended. I don't have any of these. Actually, Bayer Dynamic 880 and 990 I don't have. I only have the DT150s that are usually used for recording and tracking. So these three functions right here were the best and basic and the best way to go about doing a reference mix and for this project. This also comes with the NX head tracker, where you can use the technology with a headphone with a sensor on the top, where it actually scans your face, and as you change, as you move your head to left or to the right, this over here also moves to the right, to the left or to the right, however you move your head. And so I don't have that capability right now because I really don't need it. So I just needed these three functions for the mix, and so back then, not having the studio treated the way I have it treated now, this was a lifesaver. It really helped me to hear, and when this works with your own studio headphones as well. You plug it in, and it feels like it's right there in your face, which is awesome. It's highly true. Because I used it. This is a plugin that I've already had on my system since the release of this record, which is last year. So it's been sitting there. I still use it for my mixing chain because I use different references. This is one of them, and it's been a great tool to use, and something that when I first got it, it was really part of the situation. Being there, not having this room acoustically, treated, and having this there was a great lifesaver for a person like me, and I highly recommend it. It will help you out with your mix, and you know, as long as you know some fundamentals of mixing and you know exactly what you want, this is a great tool. All right, it doesn't do magic, so it's not like, you know, you could turn it on and it's gonna mix for you. It's something that you should already know how to mix, have some fundamentals of mixing, and use this for your reference, for referencing. And of course, always bypass it when you're done with it. Don't leave it on, okay? Thanks again to Waves Audio for the invitation to collab for this campaign, for this project. Highly recommend the Abbey Road Studio 3 plugin. Get it today. Link below.